Hello there, my name is Kenyon, and I'm a beauty and hairstyling professional and a serial entrepreneur in the beauty industry. And I'm today reviewing Fresha, which I would give a 5 to. So, as many of you in this industry already know, we were doing everything manually. Paper, appointment books, something that we're all probably used to in this. This is horrible, and it's something I needed to get away from, so I was looking for other software. Firstly, we use a lot of paper. We don't need that. We don't need to use more trees. We also need to make sure that all staff, if you're a busy person by yourself, that's wonderful, but if there's multiple staff in multiple different businesses, you need to keep track of that and all in one place. So to get out of the paper windmill, we had to look at other software. Some of them included Booksy, Vagaro, Millennium. There's a couple others that we looked at, but these were the most common ones that were on the market at the time. And then we saw coming across Capterra, 5 out of 5 stars, multiple awards, this Fresha. And Fresha changed everything. Fresha was able to keep track of almost everything and anything that you need at any time that you want to log in from any point in anywhere in the world, including your staff, if you give them permissions, which we can talk about later, that this software was the one to go with. And it was brand new. No one knew about it. And hey, why not? Let's give it a try. So Fresha was a huge step and a much more efficient step and sustainable green than using paper and comparing it against other most popular softwares. There was multiple reasons why we chose Fresha as well. First, it caught our eye, especially from Capterra, seeing the 5 out of 5 stars with the multiple awards. That just screamed that it is a valuable software that can be implemented and almost anyone. Call it booking by dummies. So once we opened it up and we saw how the actual dashboard and everything was tracked, client sales, what type of credits, everything that was used, now it really made sense that this is an all-encompassing in one software. So we can use this for almost everything and anything we need on our end to track our sales, to cash our customers, to find out for someone as myself who is an entrepreneur, serial entrepreneur, they need to know what is the best type of marketing advertisement that I can use to draw more customers. Everything is kept tracked in here. On their end, on the customers, they receive text messages, they receive emails. They are notified when their appointment is upcoming, and they allow them to have multiple days ahead so that our cancellation policy of 24 hours can be enacted because they were informed. It also gives you friendly greetings. It's very easy to review. It sends you to wherever the clients want you to go. And at the end of the day, they're able to look back and to see how much they spent so they can keep track of their spending and how many times they've come to visit you. Just recently, I had a client myself who I've now cut the hair off 20 times, and he was able to tell me this because Fresha was able to track it for him. Now, I bet some of you are wondering, well, how hard is this going to be for me? I don't know if I can handle that. How am I going to be able to do software when all I'm used to is doing paper? Well, let me tell you this, how basic this software is. It's for literally dummies. They should call it Fresha for Dummies. Booking for Dummies, like I said earlier. When you first get on there, firstly, before you even get into that, they show actually they have a YouTube channel where you can watch on how to use their software. Something I've never seen on anything else before. That was very important, and I actually pass it out to a lot of my staff members that I have. So after you're able to get in and you're logging in, they will not only give you those pointers, but when you first log in, for as long as you need, the tips come up like Microsoft, where you're able to see Windows, where you're able to see what each point does. And it will almost guide you, because I always tell everyone, just do what the blue button says to do. And literally, it's easy as that. You won't understand now, but once you actually open it up, and hopefully you do get to try it out, that the big blue button will just guide you. Everything else is sort of like an addition you have to add in, but all you have to look for is really that blue button to move to the next phase, Once you're in and you're able to then start to cash out clients, you're then able to generate the invoices, which again, you can see at all times and every time you want. So the first time you get into it, you should not be scared. You should embrace it and make sure that you want to learn it, because if you're going to take it on, you better know how it works. So watch those YouTube videos. It's very helpful. So some advice or recommendations I'd recommend while using this software would be, one, to make sure that you firstly watch those YouTube videos, the learning channel, because first you're going to learn how to use it before you actually dive in. They're very resourceful. They have great instructions and tutorials. They follow along. They're even updated with the versions that come out, so you won't be left behind wondering why is that screen on there but I don't see it on here. My second recommendation is not only may you be very good in software and you're able to use it as an owner, manager, whoever you may be, but you need to make sure that your staff is also well versed. So get them their own training. What I do personally is I get them their own training email login so that they're able to log in and they're able to train, and then they can see what it's like to receive the text messages and all the emails that are sent out as we book appointments and also cashing out, and they're able to do everything without messing and fuddling up your system. So two recommendations that I'll give you right there. And then the last one I would give you is that don't be afraid of using all the features that it has. Sometimes you may wonder if there's too much going on here, but my recommendation is that you utilize this, because if you don't, you may as well just go back to paper. So make sure that you keep up to date on everything they're doing, and they always want to make sure that they're doing right by you. And my last one, if I can add just one more quickly, would be that you at any time that you feel as though you have something to add for value, upload that into the community page so that they're able to know what features and programs they're able to come out with next for us.